Right, everyone, WeaponCollector here. Right, another Friday, another stream. So I'll just do my little advertising bit first. So if you ever want to support this channel, you're a long time viewer, or even if you're a new one and you want to support it, I've got a Patreon account that you can join for $1 a month. Get your name on that board. You'll work out where. Name on there for $1, and you get other things. You can get letters and private videos and private Q&As, private video requests where you can ask for anything you want and I'll do it. Yeah, so if you're re-watching this and you like the look at this channel, don't forget to subscribe. Pretty sure you'll like it. I don't have ads on my videos. That's one thing I would say. A lot of people don't know this, but I'm not allowed monetization on my videos. So you'll struggle to see a lot of my videos. So it's worth subscribing and doing the notifications, because you probably won't see my videos otherwise. I upload every single day. And yeah, if you want to see more, it's well worth subscribing. But if you don't have monetization, YouTube don't tend to show your videos so much. So yeah, so there's one other way to support me, which is affiliate links. In all of my videos, there's Amazon.com and .co.uk links and Gearbest links. Shop at those websites, buy anything you want, and I'll get a percentage of what you spend at no cost to you. You can support me that way. All right, I'll go over to the comments now. I'll let you know when I can see you. The wrong bloody thing anyway. So what am I doing? I'll let you know in a second. Yeah, live control. That's what I wanted. Clicking the wrong things, yeah. Alright, put on the live chat. Let's play on there so I can see myself. That's this video, isn't it? I'll let you know in a second. I've done something weird here. I'm getting confused. Let's see, now I'll just shut that one down. That's what I want. Right, yeah, that should be sorted now. So Z, Firewolf, Marcus, Liam, Richard. Alright. Richard said, hello, liked your pistol sight mod. Cheers, mate. Yeah. I don't know what made me think of that today. I just sat there and suddenly just come to me. I thought, yeah, that might work. Yeah, tried it, and then with the oiling of the seal and that red dot sight, it's getting a decent grouping now. And I tell you, before you couldn't even get a grouping that big. They'd be over here, down there, up there, all over the place. Every shot would be in a different place. All right, I'm just going to skip all the hellos, but hello to everyone, because I've took my time. There's a load again. But hello, X-Ray, Z, Simon, Marcus, anyone I forgot? Simon said he's just nipping on to say hello. Right, yeah, done. Simon said, saw Trailer Park Boys live yesterday. It was fucking hilarious. Oh, nice. What was that one? What is it? What one was it? Was it actual, while it was over here, was it? You actually went and watched it? Nice. I saw it was up in Scotland, and they was getting a load of blokes with beer bellies to have a dance on stage with Randy. That looked quite funny. Yeah, I don't know what I said, what one. It's obviously the one that's live now, isn't it? Got this on the right thing, isn't it? Live chat. video pop out. Might as well do it now. What's everyone been at today then? Oh, you saw it? The Albert Theatre Manchester. Nice, yeah. That's good, isn't it? I think they had one sort of down near me at one point, but I've never got the money for anything like that. He said, did you watch the Ash Tree? No, I don't think I did. What one was that? Was that the I'm getting mixed up now. I want the one to do with the Chiltern Hills, was it? Was that one? I'll write that down again. I must have mislaid that because I did write that down. Next one said, ordered one of Mounts videos today. Pheasant, ground bird trapping. Makes 3 to my collection. Just about to order 2 of the UK EDC Nice. Well, cheers, mate. That's good of you. At least I know someone supports me. No, he'd like that. I'll tell him that later. Tom said I recorded it on my phone. I might upload it. Hey, should I reckon. I'll write that down anyway, the Ash Tree. I remember writing that down, but now I can't remember what it was. What actually is it? Is it a film or a YouTube video or something? Weapons Officer played through the bunker earlier. The FMV game filmed at Calvin. Oh, is that where that's filmed? Oh, I didn't know that. You must have told me that before, and I must have just gone over my head. No, it's still M.R. James, but the one you're thinking of is The View from a Hill. Oh, right, yeah. Callum, you right, mate? And he said, no, it's not that one. That's weird. I wrote it down before, but now I can't remember anything about it. Yeah, that goes out your head like that. I've got the fucking top chat on again. But anyway, I'll check it out this time. Looks like I'm gonna have to put the slow mode on soon again. It's coming quick again today. Actually, I'll whack it on now quickly because otherwise it would be gets too far ahead of me. Right. Marcus said, was that the Hanging Tree one? He said, no, it's not that one. I said, yeah, Manchester was good. Had a couple of drinks and got off the fit bird. Oh, nice. That's good. Yeah, that's brilliant. Then he said, Marcus Brackley with the nasty baby-like things. And he said, don't recall it. I'll look that up, though. Is it a film, though, did you say? Oh, what? Ghost Story on BBC. It's on one of my playlists. Oh, bloody hell. All right, yeah. All right, that definitely helps, yeah. Yeah, I've written it down there. Weapons, I said it was mentioned when I said about a warning to the curious. Yeah, funny thing, I remember I was talking about it, but I must have either... Well, I'm sure I wrote it down. I must have misplaced a piece of paper. I was ripping off pieces of paper and chucking them the other day. Richard said... Oh, Jumper Cell Boo, you right, mate? Richard said that welding myth video about 610 will be uploaded tomorrow. Might get a few laughs. And it'll show the welding helmet mod in action as well. Nice. Sounds good. Lindsay said M.R. James Ghost Story in BBC. I read that one. Marcus said Simon Fitbird. My daughter was in Manchester the other night. She complained about being harassed. Yeah, fuck's sake. Yeah, you know who it was now. Not today, Marcus. I'd better keep my distance. Firewall said just ordered a Victorinox Huntman's Huntsman Swiss Army knife. Nice. What one's that? What blade's that got? I need to get a new one. I'd love to get. I can never afford them, but I'd like to get. My ideal Swiss Army penknife would definitely. It wouldn't have a. It wouldn't have a corkscrew. It would. It's basically the one I've got, but instead of a corkscrew, I'd rather have a Phillips screwdriver. When do you really ever use a corkscrew? Very, very, very rarely nowadays. Tom said, I'm jumping off now. Take care, everyone. Have a good night. See you later, Simon. Good to see you on for a bit. Taran said, are them guns real? Yeah, they're real. That's not, well, there's a green screen up there, so they could be fake, but nah, they're real. As in real that you can touch them like this? Is that what you mean? Like I said, Mike, spot on. Corkscrews are a waste of space. They are. You never really use them, do you? And if you do, it's not for anything particularly useful other than opening a bottle of wine at Christmas. But yeah, they're great knives. And nowadays, the thing is, as X-Ray Zulu would know, he knows this, he'll tell you this, you can get all of the different models and variations now, can't you? So there's, as long as you got the money, you could get one with pretty much anything you want on now, can't you? Oh, Wolf said, good to know. Yeah, the Victoria, all of any Victorinox Swiss Army penknives are great, aren't they? Sabu said, corkscrews are bloody handy if you're an alky prepper. Yeah. If you're an alky prepper, though, you'd probably be better off not having the corkscrew and sober enough, I reckon. I said, I can understand corkscrews on the massive Swiss Army knives with everything. But yeah, pretty useless for basic models. Yeah. You know, there's nothing wrong with the corkscrew, but you don't use it, do you? There are probably some other things you can use them for, but yeah, I would get a lot more use out of mine if I had a Phillips screwdriver on mine. I get a lot of use out of it anyway, but I'd get even more use out of it. So I tend, because at the minute, I always have to pick up a different knife for a Phillips screwdriver. If it weren't for that, I'd probably always only ever use the Victorinox. Like I said, my main Victorinox model is the Farmer and the Hiker. Oh, I ain't got mine up here now. I can never remember what mine is. I've been using it to make them. When I make them crossbow quivers, I don't use a drill at all, ever. I just use a Swiss Army penknife for all the hole making in the Kydex. Actually, Zulu said, in my opinion, the best Victorinox is the Handyman, like a Ranger but with added pliers. Kern Gang said, you can even get the ridiculous $400 penknives with everything. I wouldn't mind one of them, just as a joke, really. Yeah, the great big one with all the blades. Dumpstar Bush said, the corkscrew is handy, out between your fingers as a backup defense weapon and shit. Fan. Yeah, that is a good one. Like in the Equalizer. Is that did that, does he? Like I said, most lower end wine bottles are screw top nowadays. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, so you're not going to really need it nowadays, are you? Because most sort of people who would drink wine all the time and have expensive wine would probably have like a proper decent corkscrew. And people who are drinking the lower end wine could just go like that anyway. These markers, they are demon things really, but they sound like crying babies. Oh, what on that thing? I'll watch that later. How long is it on for? Dad not see. If it's not on really long, Bob, I might watch it after this stream. Victorinox corkscrews, good for knot picking, drilling hole, screwing anchor point, little tools, massive protection. Yeah, I know you'd have some other ideas for it, actually. He said the corkscrews are good for undoing tight knots, I found. Yeah, another person saying it. I knew there would be other uses for it. But you know, I think I'd get more use out of a Phillips screwdriver personally. Bible said I have a helmet which I believe is a Pasgat painted blue from a former news company for 30 quid, which I thought was a bloody good deal. Yeah, that sounds good to me. I got a new helmet recently that I'm going to do some mods on. I've just said the word mod. Don't say the word PISTOL when you say mod. Dumble Sabu said you can get walking sticks with hidden corkscrew attachment in handle. Nice. Then he said last about half an hour. I might try and watch that after this stream then. If I'm not, I might go on Twitch and play a bit of Grand Theft Auto because I've not been on there all day. Might do a couple of missions on that tonight, even though it'd be late. Next said corkscrew, don't forget little screwdriver that fits inside, and long posi drive. Tin opener works well. Yeah, you're right, yeah. I do like a dedicated Phillips though, but I know what you mean. The little on the tin opener, the little flathead will open a Phillips, won't it? I also looking forward to it. Like Sabo said, Bristol man, it's crap being dyslexic. Nice. I didn't get that at first, and I did. Yeah, Mod and Bristol. That's all right. Like I said, the Z.D, they used to do ghost stories at Christmas time. There must be a few of them on YouTube. Yeah, I'll check that out later. If not, I'd watch it tomorrow. But I got it written down properly this time. Let's have a look so you can see that. That said the Astray video Z.D playlist. So I know exactly. Maybe I wrote down the ashtray and didn't know what it was. And I probably looked at it, the ashtray? What am I writing ashtray for? Kern Gang said I got a Victorinox Evo Wood S557 for the size and weight. You're probably better off with a Leatherman. Yeah, I've not heard of that one. Then he said to Marcus, there are a few, yes, on the playlist of ghost stories. I'll check them out later. Oh, I've got your fucking hiccups again, like usual. Burps. Who out of you lot watched George Sprav's video earlier about the monetization thing? Found that quite interesting. I think that's what affects my videos, you know, being completely demonetized. Double Sailboat said, I've got a few Victorinox in the handles of my Rambo surviving. Oh, that's a good idea, that. I've only actually got two Victorinox on. I've got one of the very simple ones with two blades and something on the back, possibly just a or maybe two things on the back, so only four blades, and then that I think it's a Huntsman or something. Like I said to Z.Z, I've got quite a few MR James audio books on CD. Yeah, I'm not aware of any MR James stuff, to be honest. I don't think, unless I do, but I don't know it's them. That makes sense. He said, I've got a couple of Swiss Army knives. I carry the Champ in a belt pouch and a small tinker in my pocket. I sort out most of my problems. Abzu said, Can I got myself Victorinox Ranger grip. One has pliers but no saw. One has the large scissors. Between the two, I'm covered. I've a work Champ also. My big three. Sabu said, the actual Jimmy Lyle First Blood movie knife actually had a small gentleman's folder in it. Never shown in the film. Oh, I did not know that. I bet I probably do know, Marcus, but I'm unaware right now. I'll tell you what, I'll have a look on my phone. I've got to go off of here then. He said, Marcus, splendid. I have to have a look at book of his stories, but the bloody wench I was friendly with pinched the bloody thing. Well, the picture that came up of him, I definitely recognise him. That is him. Jeans Job said, "Hey, all right, mate. Evening all. I'm not working tonight, so I can join in for a bit." Nice one, mate. I'm just having a quick look at something. Execution just on Victoria's Big Three. What one UK legal carry? Ah, right. Come on, you fucking thing. I'm gonna have to ask one of my cousins to go. There used to be a ghost story that everyone in my family used to tell. I can't bloody remember it anymore. I'd love to know it. It's probably like a classic one. I'll have to look on that properly later. Then like this, I used to have a whole collection of the pan books of ghost stories. She prints a load of them as well. Hope the girl had nightmares. So I just got your message, Marcus, about are you streaming tonight? Yes, I am. Introduced Kern. I'm a Victorinox fan. Been using them absolute years. Self-admitted. I've a few. I only laugh at that because I know he's got at least a few. Each kit has at least one faultless, reliable kit. Yeah, I'll have to look them up, then not see Marcus. Get the old coffee going. I watched that Insidious: The Last Key the other day. Anyone seen that? What did you think? What do you think of that? Not watched the Stone tapes either. Is that on your playlist as well? Number Taboo said, I want to know if anybody has ever got a stone out of a horse's hoof for their Victorians. Yeah, who knows? Got any farmers on or anyone? Harriers? I've started what I'll be honest with you, I probably ain't, apart from this week, I hadn't watched any films for probably nearly a month. But I started watching them again now. I've been making time to watch films and stuff, so I probably will. It's all your etching video. Did you keep the finish on? Yeah, I have. I have. Yeah, it is still on there. Well, that's nice, isn't it? What was that? What? Oh, I was going to get it out. I'll leave it in there. But yeah, I have. It is still on there. You'll see it next time I do a bit of bottle cutting. I'll have a look later then, see when I'll try and watch at least one tonight if I can. If not, I'll watch it tomorrow. What are you doing about good for constipation? What, watching M.R. James? Yeah, that's it. Tommy said SIG P226 or Glock 17. Right, I have to have a look at the SIG 226. Can't think what that is. SIG P226.
The Sig Sauer P226 is a full-sized, service-type pistol made by Sig Sauer.
All right. I didn't actually expect her to talk to me. For pure looks, Tommy, the SIG P226. I don't know if it's better than the Glock, but like I said, new US Army spec pistol. Oh, is that what it is? Episode Blue said, watched a bit of The Cargo, post-apocalyptic film in UK, man. I stopped watching it. Who's in The Cargo? Is that an English film? Jim Crow said the beard suits you, mate. I'm getting lazy again. You can always tell if I haven't been out for a couple of weeks because the beard starts growing. But no, I thought it looked alright. Yeah, thing is, when they get to a certain length, I can't bear it anymore and I have to cut it off. It gets too itchy. And he said, Marcus, it is indeed, especially if you're watching a darkened room and the sodding cat suddenly leaps in your lap. Gern said the P226 is old. Quite like the look of that though. Got to be Royal Marines then for that one. Weapons, I said the SIG P226 was in the weapons trial of the US Army in the 90s. It was over the Beretta, but the Beretta was cheaper, so they went for that instead. All right. Yeah, Marcus SAS, yeah. Definitely. I'm going to do that more often, ask Google about things on the streams when something comes up. She tells me, and I don't have to look it up. I better have a look. Yeah, I'll look up M.R. James then. M.R. James.
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. Montague Rhodes James was an English author, medievalist scholar and provost of King's College, Cambridge, and of Eton College.
Nice. Cheers. He said, well, if it's SEALs, then it ought to be the SBS. Yeah. Yeah, you're right there. Yeah, it'd be a more equal thing, wouldn't it? Both water-based. Wolf SAS in Special Air Service. Yeah, I assume that's what Marcus meant. Yeah. I think I think he was saying if it was over now SEALs or the Royal Marines, he would have the SS. How would I, to be honest? Jumbo Sail Australian movie, mate, with Martin Frick. Oh, that one. Yes. That's new, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I do know what you mean. Yeah, I thought I may even have a copy of that. Seemed good. Colonel, was that your missus talking? It was, mate. It was. Quite posh sound, isn't it? She talks well. Marcus said, yeah, right. Tom said, I started my basic training. I start my basic training on the 4th of November. Ah, nice one. Well, good on you, mate. But for it in Canada, we don't have a lot of gun options. Also, I have access to a few, but that's all. 45 is my favourite caliber. How you doing, Prep for it? Anyway, good to see you on, mate. DJ Rat Trapping, you right, mate? PR Keck, all right. Actually said, open question. With our UK fixed blade laws, has anyone got a good viable alternative? I'm carrying a cold steel shovel or a Japanese garden trowel knife. SAS speed, aggression, surprise. Yeah, I personally don't bother. Unless I'm going somewhere where I think I could get away with it, in like the woods or something. And then I don't even think that I would get sort of stopped anyway, because the way I walk to the woods anyway is all down private roads and stuff like that. So you'd never have a policeman just happen to be driving past you anyway. Plus the knife would be in the bottom of the bag, and I'd be going to the woods anyway. So yeah, that's just me. Firewolf says, Zanflare F10 tactical flashlight any good? I haven't seen the vid yet. What one's that? This little one? Was that this one? Was that the F10? I have got a video on that. I think it's good. For what it is and the price, I think it's brilliant for a sort of little torch like that. Mark had no reason to stop you, mate. That's what I mean. So I don't even because they don't, do they? So you don't need to worry about it. The Architect said, do you believe in the Crusades? As in that they happened, yeah. That's why he said lol. Mark said, no reason to stop you. Dominic said, how come it's complicated to get a RF, but you get an air pistol, which may look like a weapon system, but you only need to be 18? To be honest, I don't know. Our laws are demented, so it's very hard to understand why some things are easy and some things aren't. They're not, where am I? They're not the nice try, but no coconut. Actually, said, SS continued, SS Special Labs, it was originally a spoof title. Paul Jerry into thinking airborne troops. Yeah. Oh, I know a lot about the SAS. That's probably one of the things I do know a lot about, because I've read loads and watched loads of things about the SAS. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting, I think, the SAS is. The history of it all. Yeah. It's funny and all that. And, yeah. To trick them into thinking there was another thing like the RAF, wasn't it? But, yeah. Introduce a tac torch. I concur. Good kit, worth the money. I think it is, isn't it? Well worth the money. Tommy said, "What's the bullpup on your wall? Is it a Groza?" That is, I'll tell you, not a lot of. Well, I don't know anyone who's ever said that. Right, the name. One person who I suspect looked it up first. That is called a Chinese model Type 86S bullpup rifle, and it's basically a sort of modified AK-47. All of the internals and that, and the parts are AKM or AK-47 modded into a bullpup by the Chinese. Die-ball frog, right, mate? Double sabu. Think I'm going to get a sawn-off DX shotgun. Always wanted one. Looks better than the Denix coach gun. I've always wanted one of them. How much that cost you, though? I bet that's a lot on it. Marcus, has anyone seen Bletchley Park? Great day. No, I've never been there. Introduced SSD originals. Bloody brave, odd lot, but what a legacy. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? All of the SS originals. Paddy Main, Sir David Sterling, Colonel Sir David Sterling, and all that, all of them, Jock Lewis, I can't remember the others' names, but there's quite a few, weren't there? But all, yeah, very interesting, and sort of created the modern special forces, wasn't it? I think there was special forces about before, but not, it was the SAS who created the sort of modern special forces, how they are today. Yeah, not far from me, is it? The Bletchley Park. Yeah, that's 6 days. I've not seen that. I'll have to watch that. Mark said Paddy Payne was a real man's man. Yeah. Yeah, nutcase really. And sort of so mad and manly, ended up sort of killing himself doing it, didn't he? Really? Didn't grow her, Barry something. Ah, oh, SAS. Then he said, Mark Bradley, no, I may do one day, but I've been to the Tank Museum at Bovingdon quite a few times. Robinson, who are the artist's rifles? Right, where am I? Yeah, Bletchley Park is interesting, not just stuff where they code break, and they normally have the exhibits as well. I'm so boosted about 250, mate. Don't want a hammer box lock type, or one of the stock. It's got to be a double barrel with a pistol grip. Yeah, like proper, yeah. Colonel Mustard, the SAS was born from World War II, where they had a secret service spy to infiltrate German areas, which included women. Yeah, if you watch documentaries like SAS Originals, where they're actually interviewing them, they explain all what happened, all what went on, and how it all became about. And Tommy said, opinions on Zero Dark Fate. I've never watched that. I don't think I ever would. Going to have you heard of Philip Lutty? That rings a bell, but I don't know. Philip Lutty. No. How would you say that? Philip Lutty. No, I can't lie. I'm fucking laughing. I said Philip Bluetooth. No, that rings a bell, but I don't know what it is. No. Marcus said, well worth a visit. The King Tiger is bloody huge. I bought for a magic gang. I don't know, mate. I don't think that I've shit myself seeing one of those coming over a hill. I'm so bullshit. The good thing is, if I'm not mistaken, like with my Mossberg 500 pump with folding stock, I can still cock and click. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I've always wanted something like that, but it's just getting it in it. Actually, was Bletchley Park Enigma machine. The British sold them to the Russians after World War II. The code breakers were a secret state. We said we couldn't break the code. Marcus said there's a great channel on YouTube recently started. He's good on tanks. Mark Felton Productions. Ian, you right, mate? Philip Lutty. Philip Lutty. Oh, she's gonna fucking. I got it there, and then she didn't fucking say nothing. Oh, Leeds home gunsmith dies before trial. Is that what that is? Well, the SOE and the SAS are two completely different things, really. The SAS was Colonel David Sterling's creation. He wanted, a special fuck's sake, I lost my fucking train of thought now. Don't worry. I'll come back to that. Mark said hi and tendency. Yeah, I'm completely fucking. I can't think what I was saying now. Gun Gang said he was a British gun activist who designed and made a 9mm SMG out of materials We could find in local hardware. Yeah. I tell you one thing, I wouldn't ever, and you've made me actually do it now. I wouldn't actually ever look him up. I don't want that kind of thing on my phone. Yeah, I've done it now. So. Dimble Boo said, tanks, look up tank chats. Quick snippet on tanks. Very interesting. Yeah, too late now. I've done it. Dimble Boo. Yeah, I wish I'd known before he asked. He said it. I wouldn't have even bothered. John said, sorry about that then. Jim Crow said, now you have upgraded your phone. New game system, all you're happy with? Well, I've got a PS4 as well now. So, yeah, I'm always on that thing. That's what made me not play any, not watch any films for ages. Yeah, so yeah, I managed to get a new phone and a PlayStation 4 with my old Top Buzz money and a bit of Gearbest money. But yeah, I've got the PlayStation 4 now. I just haven't got the I've got to pay for the online. Richard Weaponsmith, the same with gun making videos, best not to search or watch on the internet if you're in the UK. And I totally agree with you. Had I known, I wouldn't even look that up. It doesn't matter though. But yeah. The Bullfrog said UK has paranoid habit to raid easy targets. But luckily, if they ever did look at my phone or anything like that would literally be the only thing, because I never look at things like that. It's different if you've got one little bit on there. If your phone's full of fucking crap or you're constantly looking at things like that, it does look a bit weird. Gone quiet suddenly. Numbers Abu said, you escaped the wind, mate. And it finally actually was windy round here. Kept mentioning it on my other stream, on my Twitch streams, about it being windy, and I kept saying, no, it's not been windy here. But yeah, it was proper windy today and yesterday. Very much so that my niece was around here visiting after school, said, she's about 2 or 3, said, what's that noise? What's that noise? We kept going, no, it's just the wind. Then when I went out there, the umbrella, great big umbrella on the table, blown off, and I'd like halfway down the garden. Ian said, bought anything new, Mike? I got sent a helmet that I'm not going to put on video. No, I don't think I have. I ordered a pen, a tactical pen, to go with this, but it's not arrived yet. And he said, ghost stories or horror stories? Oh, I don't know. Horror stories probably, because they can be both, I suppose, can't they? What I said was just replying to my own comments just now. Wolf said the most funny one has to be a little old lady who tried to buy a pitchfork for her allotment. What, horror story or ghost story? Then he said, that reminds me, what did you have for dinner? I was waiting for that. Good, at least someone brought it up. So today I had boiled potatoes, peas and sweet corn, green beans, and a chicken pie. Number Sabu. No, I meant, did you have baked beans for tea? I did. I escape the wind. Fuck's sake. Gas mask said, all right, mate, by the way, zombies or aliens? Oh, I don't know. Well, at the minute, I'd take aliens. Before, it would always be zombies. But there's too much zombie stuff now. And they started to fuck it up. So, aliens. Richard said, the wind broke a load of tree branches in my garden. You're going to have to get the old chainsaw out, Rich. They're not easy, though. You don't bring it up, lol. My boyfriend said, cop story. It's super grass there. Scarface, you right, mate? Like I said, there's a ghost every time. Guess I said ninjas or pirates. Pirates, I think. Although in a different part of my life, I would have said ninjas. But at the minute, after watching The Terror, which has got nothing to do with pirates, but it's boats and that. Yeah. After watching The Terror, it gave me quite an interest for that kind of stuff. Considering The Terror is sort of based on a real event, but with an added fancy element to it. Really good, actually. As I said, not enough pirate films. I bet it's a pity. I bet there's some really good. Like you could probably do some really good serious pirate films as well. Yeah, I think that'd be good. Don't have to be jokey, but you could do some proper sort of gory, violent pirate films, couldn't you? Without having it going cliche and that. Alan Pete said, back on the phone, PC is so shit. I bought for a pitchfork. Scarface, how's everyone's Saturday? Saturday? I thought it was Friday today, isn't it? Well, you better be Friday. Big Al, you right, mate? Gas mask, AR-15 or AK-47? AR-15 for me. I said Black Sails is worth watching, sort of realistic prequel to Treasure Island. Oh, all right. I'll check that out. Black Sails. I'm going to now start writing afterwards what they are. Instead of just writing Black Sails, I've written Black Sails film. Ian said, Richard Weaponsmith, get your preppers round. I'll take them away. They'll branches, yeah. Richard said, I just got the garden tidy as well, as it seems a higher power is hell bent on messing up my garden. There's something stopping you going out there shooting them bows and that, I reckon, isn't it? Then he said, I like both. I do have an old 1930s compilation book with both in. It has a section with a seal on it that has a warning that it is extremely scary. Yeah, nice. That sounds good. Scarface, lol, that's true. Can't tell I'm baked. No, I'm normally terrible with fucking days and that. Hereditary, I want to get that, and I'm going to write that down, and I'll get it tonight. Oh, and Liam said it's a TV series, not a film. All right. Chat is still quite quick, even with the 20-second thing on. 20-second slow mode. Garfield said it was the best horror he's seen for a while and was edgy as fuck. Nice. It looks good. Right, you have to SLR. I can never think what that is. SLR.
According to Wikipedia, a single lens reflex camera
No, she's wrong.
is a camera.
Oh, I'll try it again. SLR gun. SLR gun.
Here's some information about L1A1 self-loading rifle.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to buy one of them once, so probably that. The SLR. Ah, right, yeah. Probably also he means the L1A1 SLR, British FMFR. You lot would have known after time, because I stopped looking up a lot of the guns and I've lost my knowledge on them. And sometimes I can't get them straight away. What it is. Ian said, "Have you seen Nightfall yet? Great series, a fictional account of the Knights Templars." No, in fact, I'd never even heard of that. Once I said, "Yeah, that's the one they constantly tell me to get down when I have a webcam on." Yeah. I must have said the SLR was a car. Well, if you just put SLR, comes up with camera, single lens. What did she say? Fucking hair in my mouth. Here's my new gun. Oh, I nearly said it. Here's my new gun, MOD. I got the barrel open because I'm soaking the fucking breech seal with actually I'm gonna leave it open with oil. Seems to be working though. It's definitely shooting better. The thing is, all of my CO2 guns, well, apart from one, can't say pistol and MOD. That's what gets it blocked, isn't it? MOD as in a word, MOD-fied, and pistol. That's what gets videos, and that's true. That's not a joke. I think you could say it, but if you tag a video with pistol mod, that's what got two of my videos took down. Absolutely said the SLR self-loading rifle, A1, L1A1 FAL, without a doubt, a proper gun. He said Knights Templar won't need fixing or stuff. They were strange enough in real life. Scruffy said you've done it now. I know. Too late. Oh, is that on catch up now, is it? What channel is it on, Ian? Is that on at the minute then? Jumbo Salvo said that's George Soros who's paid off YouTube. Kergang, the projectile device designed to be fired from the hand. Yeah, that's it. Weapons Off said, regarding memes becoming reality, have you heard about the latest Rothschild stuff? No, I've not. Go on, tell us, mate. Yeah, they're interesting freak shows, they are. That's the classic thing of, I knew of it, but I didn't know they was them. That's what I say. Sometimes I know what you're talking about, but I don't, not just you, Liam, but when people talk about things and I can't work out what it is. Half the time I do know what it is, I just didn't know the name of it. Richard said, we'll have to remember not to put pistol as a tag when I do the broadhead pistol crossbow bolt video. Well, I think just what you want to do, Rich, is definitely don't do pistol mod. Pistol's all right. I think it's more the mod bit. If it sees gun mod, pistol mod, rifle mod, it gets flagged. So it's more the mod bit rather than the pistol bit. You right, Nick? Yeah, so I would say beware anything mod, and if it's a gun, rifle, pistol, Yeah, and mod. That's what seems to get it flagged. You can what do you call it? Appeal it, and it will go, but it's a pain in the ass getting it in the first place. You said no, Mike. It's just finished. It was on the History Channel. All right. We've just got Sky in one of the rooms here, so I may be able to get some of that. I've said Rothschild. Has not been seen since that helicopter plane crash over the estate in Buckingham. There's a conspiracy that he's now dead. Make it even weirder. In the memes, the Rothschild bow to the Bogdanovs, and the Bogs always make phone calls to change the world order. A witness at the crash said that there was a man on a mobile who disappeared afterwards, saying they should have picked up the phone. Fuck's sake. Yeah, that's bizarre, isn't it? He said, no, but I've heard of the hurricanes being very wet from the water standpoint. I think I've missed something there. Like I said, Jimmy the Mod, Mike. Yeah, I think so. Alice, right, mate? I said not these are about fucking mod bastards. Yeah, I think that'd be right. Garfo said they own the whole pharma industry, richest in the world. Callum said, would knife mod get it? I think no, I reckon knife mod's alright, mate. I'm pretty sure it's to do with the firearms things. Because what it is, as soon as they see the word gun mod, they think that's the stuff that they don't want people putting on YouTube anymore. And I think, to be honest, you can say it. You can say gun mod. It's more if it's in the tags. But we'll soon see, because this will get fucking took off later. I've said it about 50 fucking times. Rothschilds hate them. The phone call that saved Europe. So, right, I'm a Spartan, you right, mate? Nick said, I just love Switchblade. So do I, but they'll be illegal to own over here soon. I've just had a look at that picture. That's my kitchen knife mod, yeah, exactly. Look, all these knives. Look, stop it with the mods. I'm going to have to definitely download that fucking, right, later I'm going to get it. The fucking, Halloween 3. Stop it. So I can play it down the fucking microphone to you lot. I don't want you to stop something. Like I said, I thought you were joking about mod. No, honestly, that's a proper, honest to God, true thing. That if you put gun mod in your tags, say that video I put on earlier, if I'd have wrote gun site mod, that video could get blocked in the UK or completely blocked on YouTube. I've had it 2 videos of mine now because it said gun mod on it. Because they just assume it's a firearm and you're showing someone how to mod it to have a bump stock or some bullshit like that. You'll have to name the specific model and mod. And he said, what is it with mods anyway? They stick targets on the back of their parkers. Yeah, then when someone has a target, uses them target practice. Oh no, I've all thought that. And they said, I bought an Oppenel yesterday. Great little knife. Nice one, yeah. Oppenels are always good. Did you see the atomic cannon sequence I sent you yesterday? The thermal flash. Bit is amazing to see in HD. Yes, I did. Yeah, they're great videos, aren't they? Yeah, very. As I said, all of that stuff. It's beautiful and sort of horrific at the same time. When you know, it's not horrific to watch, but when you think the amount of damage that can do, but it's beautiful. All of them giant fucking explosions. I like how uniform they are as well. You wouldn't think an explosion would be completely uniform, but they are. It's bizarre. I'm a smart said, Mike, can you do a Friday the 13th live stream we can watch? And the movie and chat. Yeah, when is that? When's the next Friday the 13th then? I'll have a look, see if I could play some audio to it at the same time, or have it on in the background here. I've written that down, though. I'll have a little think, see what I can do. Nick said, I feel bad for you, gentlemen. You can't conceal carry a gun or carry a Smith & Wesson 45 caliber handgun on my defence weapon. Yeah, we're not. We have to. This is about as much as we can carry. Everything has to be legal over here, and not a weapon, technically. Probably missed anyone's comments there. Ian said, if you sharpen a knife, say give someone a thin coating of walnut oil, someday not. Yeah, I don't know about the walnut oil, Ian, but yeah, there's no harm in oil in your knives. Definitely, make them last a lot longer and look better. Nick said, I hope the government will come to its senses and allow citizens to carry a gun over there. I doubt that would ever happen, but yeah, it'd be nice to be at least have something self-defense. So I was put a bit of vinegar on it. What's you on about? Getting lost now. Alice said, any of you see my stream Wednesday? I didn't see it when it was live, but I've seen it in my subscriptions, Alice, so I'll watch it later. Like I said to Ian, that might be if the blade is carbon steel, which tends to rust. Oh, yeah, saying that, yeah, stainless steel, you're not really ever going to need to put any oil on it, really, are you? When I said, yeah, people in the reviews say watch Trinity and Beyond and then Fred's, get the full-on rundown of just how destructive high-yield nukes are. Oh, that's a good idea, actually, yeah. He says, have you seen Daisy Girl? It's an old short film about nuclear war. No, never even heard of that. Can't find it mad how they used to test those nukes on their own troops standing there. Yeah, insane, isn't it? Counted, I use WD-40 on my cold steel shovel and machetes. Yeah, bit of WD-40 is great, things like that. Yeah, I'll have a think. Who was it who brought up the Friday the 13th? You know, I'm up for that. That sounds good to me. I might sit in the dark, do some kind of horror element. Maybe I'll get myself a hockey mask or something. I don't know, but I wouldn't mind doing that, having a sort of horror-themed Friday the 13th. You get a few more of them as well, because Halloween's obviously just one night, isn't it? Friday the 13th, you get a couple, don't you? I don't know how many you get a year, but unless you only get one, I don't know. Alice said to Marcus, no worries, it's a GTA piss about with my mate. To start the channel, I'll be doing survival shooting and reviews. So. Garface, yeah, that'd be good. Someone said, hey, oh, what's new? Good to see you on, mate. I was going to say, I've got a new helmet, if that's new. Well, I know you don't mean that anyway. Everything's a 70s, 80s nuclear attack advice. Build inner sanctuary in your home. What they meant was in the event of a nuclear strike, please bury yourselves. That's a nice chap. Yeah, exactly. That's what he said. I think so. Still worth watching though. And he said, if you're doing a Halloween stream, get the monks on that chased you that time. I could always, if I could ever work it out, I might be able to do a live stream down there. Callum said I should get my 2018 Michael Myers mask at the start of next month. Nice. So when is the next Friday the 13th? Don't think anyone said, did they, or did they? I assume it must be coming up. What's it next? Like in 3 weeks, whatever. Someone said, hey Mark, I was trying to message you but find a way to send you links to my videos last week. As I said, Protect and Survive actually contains good info on rationing, etc. Just not surviving a blast, which is impossible for a proper bunker. As I said, not one until next year. Oh, I thought when he mentioned the Friday the 13th, I thought he meant there's got one coming up. Or did you mean, yeah. Hang on, who wrote it? Mike, can you do a Friday the 13th live stream? We can watch the movie and chat. Yeah, I'll definitely do a Halloween one anyway. Right. Friday the 13th, if I remember, we'll do it next year. When one's coming up, remind me. Don't do the nuclear war films thereafter. Richard said, if you forging knife quenching it in oil will bake it to the steel and stop high carbon steel from rusting. Done it before. No, I did not know that. Sammy said, what helmet? What's the helmet for, Mike? Well, I wanted to get some helmets just so I had some. So I got that, which is sort of like a bike riding skateboard type helmet. But what I want to do is cover that in Kevlar, buy some cheap body armor, and put it on it basically, and then see if it will work as a cheap alternative or a homemade Kevlar helmet. And we'll see. Yeah, it's just like a cheap, I don't know, 10 quid thing. Or maybe more. I don't know. Funny, I didn't even look at the price. I just asked them for it and they said yes. So Karen said there's no Friday 13th this year. Then he said, when the wind blows. Oh, I do like that. Good film that is. Yeah, old couple in nuclear war. And they said, you and Weapons Stuff should do a trick or treat and stream it for fun. Yeah, that would be interesting. Let's say. Popular Front. Are you from Northants? Accent times over. No, I'm from Buckinghamshire, mate. I don't know where Northants is. Where is that? God, I said Lord Gas Mask helmet modding. Oh, I said it again, didn't I? Let's say. X-Ray weapon stuff, agreed, mate, but the mutually assured destruction, the nuclear winter, would last years. Think of all the forest fires, all plastic shit, tons, billions in the atmosphere. They'll blow out, right, mate? Gaspar said, need spikes. Yeah, I suppose, yeah. Mark said, the road is a good post-apocalyptic movie. Yeah, I like that. Then he said, gas mask sounds like a vile sexual perversion. What's that? What needs spikes? Or helmet modding. Oh, helmet modding, yeah, needs spikes. Yeah, it does. Samuel said, Mike, if you have kids, those helmets work perfect for better seating at a movie theatre. Just have the kid wear it and slap him along the head while in line. Fuck's sake. Popular Front said, oh, okay, no worries, mate. Northants, like near Leicester. All right. Yeah, I'm Buckinghamshire, down south. Is that near Aylesbury, mate? What's that? Oh, Northampton, yeah. I don't know where anywhere is after bloody time. Not very good with geography. Like I said, I always fall asleep when I took my kids to the movies. Then not he said I meant helmet modding sounds like a vile sexual perversion. Yeah, and then there's him saying put spikes in it. Counter, that reminds me, Kydex to eBay. I think there's one bloke who sells it on there. He's the only one on there, Peach. And he does, I'll tell you the stuff I use. It's 1.5 millimeter. I'll check it if you want. 1.5 millimeter I get. Yeah, I'll find my receipt for it. Yeah, 1.5 millimeter A4. It's all A4 anyway. Yeah. 1.5 millimeter A4 Kydex T sheet. Yeah. £4.85. That's what I said. Mad Max gear. It's just movie props, really. Yeah, exactly. Alice said to Mark, it's definitely the only post-apocalyptic movie that actually creeps me out. Who said, wasn't Fred banned for a while? I'm not sure. But yeah, it all depends. You can get the thicker one if you want. But I found for me, that 1.5 works perfectly. They do thinner and they do thicker. What did you want it for, a knife sheath on it? Yeah, be banned soon, Scarface. Yeah, I think 1.5 would be perfect for that. It's only a fiver anyway, so it's not a you're not losing out, and you could still use it for other things anyway. But I think it would be perfect for that. You see how it shapes to those quivers. Crossbow quivers for your pistol crossbow, £12.50 each. For sale now. Look in the description. Send me an email. Webs said that was the war game banned until 1985. Fred's is sort of a war game remake. Fred's was shown in 1984, 85. Not since, as far as I know. They have a note on the film archive saying it can only be shown with permission from the head of the BBC. All right. Did not know that. Which means I've just remembered that I need to look for plastic for knife handles. Due to it causing severe stress and anxiety, that's the permission bit. Starface are not in it, definitely be on that list. Marcus said, Mike, is that crossbow any good, Mike? Yes, it fucking is, mate. Yeah, definitely. This, and I don't know about the RMX ones, but I assume they're exactly the same. Yeah, you want to get a crossbow, definitely, if you want to get a pistol crossbow anyway, definitely get this or the black version or the RMX ones. They are fucking beasts compared to the old ones. The old crossbows, which seemed good, are fucking weak as fuck compared to these. These are really good. Yeah, I'd highly, highly recommend these. They're accurate. They're powerful. A lot more powerful than the old ones. Because the old ones, when they claimed they was £80, are really about £40. And this claims it's £80, and it is about £75 draw. So yeah, well worth getting. Really fucking recommend that. I would also recommend you get a crossbow quiver for it. £12.50. Email me. Callum said, oh cool, they do camo kydex, but they just paint some black stuff. But they may just, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. It might, I think it might be proper. That actually may be proper. I don't think it's just painting. Pete, I don't know. You have to see on the pictures if it shows it from both sides. Guess I said you should put a laser pointer on that, Davey. Yeah, definitely. That'll fit under there as well. Look, well, I could probably adjust these to put a laser in there. And my quiver is. Like I said, I have the Barnet Trident, didn't like it. That's one of the old ones in it. They're fucking brilliant, honestly. That's not, because I'm not getting anything out of that, but yeah, highly, highly recommend these. And I think anyone who's got one would as well, definitely. But yeah, them quivers though, I'm doing them for £12 each, £12.50 each, so it's a tenner and £2.50 postage. They hold the bolts in. And you even get the bolts with it. That's 21. I'm selling them, if anyone's interested in them. Richard Smith, Mike, you need to get a good lady to pose in a skimpy outfit with that crossbow and quiver. Would help increase sales. Yes. Do you know what? I've tried to get women on this channel before, but they never have any of it. I always think, yeah, gotta get a girl shooting guns or something, but no, I've never got around to doing it yet. Might up views as well, I reckon. Gang said, why watch a post-apocalyptic movie when you go to London and experience a real deal? Yeah. Live in London, just look out your window. Henry said, do the worm. Yeah. £12.50. Good one. I think I've actually tightened this one up properly this time. Yeah. They're good now. Even if I do say so myself. Some said, Mike, please promise you won't model for it. Oh, I'm not doing it. No way. I'm stripping off. Sammy said to Marcus, I just made a throwaway email. Message me at, and he's got the email there, and I'll send you a couple of links. Can't you two get struggling to get hold of each other, are you? Actually, I said, can I make a point on surviving a nuclear war? If, and I personally think what will kill us off is when the oil runs out. If a nuclear war did happen, there's very little left. What is will be contaminated. Yeah, you're right there. You know, everything's going to be fucked anyway, and you're probably going to die not long after anyway. Someone said, yeah, I couldn't private message him on YouTube. Right, that might be because I think they're trying to get rid of that soon, aren't they? They're going to do away with it. And you have to do that other messenger thing that they do now. Have you ever tried, you two added each other on that? I think you both need Google accounts as well. You have to have a Google account. Oh, they've already got rid of it, have they? Because I ain't been on there for so long, I don't bother now. But yeah, you have to do their new messenger thing now. What you have to do is send that person you get your link, go to the share bit or whatever it is, and you get your link, and then you email them that, and when they click on it, you can add each other. It's like an instant messenger made for YouTube. Then go to the Rothschilds would survive nuclear war. Like I said, AOL used to be great. All my emails are AOL. Everyone laughs at that when they see AOL. WeaponCollector 1 at AOL.co.uk. Don Wolf said, all right, mate, you're right. He said, I hope all is well. Been looking for a good bushcraft knife website that I could get in the UK. Any help would be appreciated. I don't know. Well, blades and bows, I know that. That's to be honest, I don't buy a lot of knives now, so maybe someone in the thing can help you there. Can you help Don with a website for bushcraft knives? But I know blades and bows do some good ones. I think you can get reasonable amount of knives off of Amazon still. Cam said I used that new one today, didn't I? To send that YouTube video. Yeah. It is all right. I don't mind the new one. It seems weird to get rid of the old one and do a new one when they could have just changed the old one, sort of thing. Yeah, it worked good for that, didn't it? And it said if a nuclear war happened, there's one thing you need: GP5. And as he said, I used to know a girl who nearly got raped. Her father gave her his old army knife to carry around and taught her how to use it. It was a fair barn sight. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, that'd do the job, wouldn't it? I've said they can't survive the bog, then I've said. Actually, said, continued, I often wonder if some preppers really believe they could rebuild, but the government won't want civilians to cater for. Think we are sheep or shepherded into submission. Somebody said, well, yeah, they are soon going to make it so that you have to have a credit card to access porn. If you have poor credit rating, you're bollocks. So, what if you ain't got no credit rating? I ain't. Graham said, what kind of knife do you want? That's to Don. Ian said, back now. Damn internet has been bobbing in and out all day. Don said, cheers, bro. Hector said, on a lighter note, I had a good wank today. Rubber glove, pearl necklace. Lashing to baby, oh, fuck's sake. Making me read that out. Damage said jump up, consider it an incentive to boost your credit. He said Donald Springfield, maybe Honey Haynes have a good selection as well. John said don't forget to add a FP5 filter if you buy a GP5. John said the criminal gangs will be in control if shit hit fan. Mark said you used to get good knives on eBay before the ban. Yeah, I know. John said to be honest, all you need is a carbon steel Mora knife. Don said, ever been interested in Krav Maga? I don't really know a lot about it. The Israel self-defense system started to grow big in the UK. Or Krav Maga, I don't know how you say it. But I know a little bit about it, but not. I've never looked into it. Done myself a bit of liver in a jam jar. Don't go on this. Right, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Double Abu said, no, oh, fuck it, I'm not going to bloody. Yeah. I said not to even replying to him now. You can read that yourselves if you want to read about them not having bloody. Fuck it, I'm not even going to say. Ian said Springfields have a wide selection of knives. I finished my fucking coffee early. Early, not earlier. Funny thing is, that wooded beardsman was on George Sprav's video earlier saying he was lying. But I totally agree with George Sprav personally, and I thought the bearded woodsman was talking out of his ass. But I know a bit of experience about having no views due to not being monetized. Yeah, and we all got our opinions on things, haven't we? So I'm going to download it, Liam, and I'm going to put it on my phone, and then every time I can just press play and play it down the fucking microphone. I'll get that later. Don Walter definitely recommended all the crazy carbon coming across on no bullshit. And said I just ordered 5 guys. What do you have for dinner? Chicken pie, mate. Boiled potatoes. Then he said jumbles our boot. No, I'm not reading that up. Acne Judas, a shit in the fan. Darwin theory, survival of the fittest. Imagine heavy drug users, or with respect, some of the mental health, no drugs. Frightening, yeah. Cheers, man. Oh no, I don't dislike him anything, Marcus. It's just no, he was writing something about George Spratt did a video today about proving that if you are demonetized, YouTube don't share your videos. But the Wooded Beardsman was saying he disagreed. But I know from experience that George Spratt is telling the truth. Yeah. That was all really. I've never actually watched a Wooded Beardsman video. It's just, it was weird watching him claiming George Spratt was lying. Or not lying, but he was wrong when he's not wrong. So I know definitely from experience that if you don't, the reason I only get 150 views per video is because I'm not monetized. My whole channel's been demonetized. Yeah. He was disagreeing with George, and I thought, no, you're wrong. George is right, and he could back it up as well. And I know from experience it's true. Gasman said, I bought tons of knives and machetes off of Cutlery Corner. I never heard of them. Scarface, my dog's fitted with a tactical knife and laser pointer. Good idea. That's what he has in Metal Gear. Yeah, I've got nothing actually against Woody Beardsman. I just thought he was wrong, you know. But I've never watched any videos. Looks all right. But George Sprav was right what he was saying. Yeah, because I know it from experience. It's been affecting my channel for, well, since they changed their algorithm anyway. And then since then, every single one of my, when that new algorithm came in and it changed, every single, I used to be able to get, because not all of you have been on for years and years and years. I don't know how long some of you lot have been on, but when I can't remember how long ago, but at one point I used to get at least 1,500 views per video in a week, and then it would still grow. Now I get 150, 200 views, and then the video is dead. Nothing more. No comments, no views, no nothing. Cameron said, Woody Beardsman gets demonetized because of graphicness of his videos, gutting animals. Yeah. Oh, what it was though, he was claiming that it's to do with, if you get demonetized, he was claiming that the lack of views is to do with videos being deemed non-family friendly and stuff like that. But that's not the case, because my videos are not monetized ever, and my videos still get affected. So it's not to do with that. It's purely to do with monetization, because it makes sense though. Why would YouTube share videos that make nothing for them? Don't say boosted or is, yeah. Shut up. Ian said, what do you think about the prepping tactical subscriptions box? Are they worth the money? I think if you've got the money, yeah, I don't think there's nothing wrong with them. There's a place called Kilkenny Knife and Tool that do them. And I think they're worth I think they are worth getting if you've got the money. I think so, Ian, definitely, yeah. Callum said, talking about that vid from today. Yes, mate, yeah. Weapons Off said there were other people saying it was an 18 plus thing as well, which is false because a video can be demonetized and still not be age restricted. Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah. That's the thing. I don't know why he was saying it, because he was Wooded Beardsman. I mean, it was wrong. George is right. Because the thing is, we can prove it. I could prove it. I could show you my analytics where when that new thing came in, my fucking thing goes like this, and it goes straight down to nothing. And now I barely get any, and it stayed like that for years. It's virtually impossible for me to get videos shared. And I do everything you're supposed to do. I do loads and loads of good ranked tags and all stuff like that. Still get nowhere. So talking of dogs, I used to know a retired orchestra conductor. His favourite thing was when people knocked on his door, because he could hear his dog, Johann Sebastian Bach. That was a good one. I didn't see that coming. Cameron said to Marcus, yeah, I got a link a while back. He has good videos, informative, just hurts tree huggers' feelings. Yeah, again, I've got nothing against Wooded Beardsman. Again, I think he was wrong. He wasn't right with what he was saying, and George was right. I think it's because a lot of people like to be yes men for YouTube, hoping that it will protect them from coming purges, saying that won't help them. I think that's probably what it is. That's what I thought. Yeah, but I could show it. See what George shows. He's got the proof, and I could show it from a different perspective to prove the other thing. That yeah, it's got nothing to do with age restriction and that. Why it wasn't getting viewed. It's purely down to monetization. It's a shame because it has sort of confirmed now that my channel will probably never grow now unless my little experiment works. I don't know if my little experiment's worth the risk or how long it's going to take, because if it takes too long to get copyrighted, the video will probably be dead by then anyway. But it's a shame though, because I used to be able to put a video on. In a week, it would have 1,500 views, and then it would continuously grow constantly. Now, 200 views, and then the video's dead. No comments, no views, no nothing. Yeah. And, yeah, it's bizarre. It's not bizarre, because we know what it is. Actually, said prepping, if I maybe forward, Mike's twin Mark has written some very good books. I bolster the point. Many preppers overlook trapping in favour of hunting. Trapping is much more usable skill. Once I said, YouTube Reddit is like that as well. Lots of people pretending YouTube does nothing wrong, and others blaming YouTube for them not making good content. Makes it pointless to ever check that Reddit. Mark said, "WeaponCollector, does map stuff get demonetized?" I think so. Yeah, I think so. There's two things that I think happen with YouTube now. It's if you're not monetized, they don't share your videos, and also now if you get low views, they don't share your videos. So the only real way, and it seems to be if you've got an old channel, seems to make a big difference. Well, the older the channel seems to make a difference. I've got an old channel. I've been on here for 10 years. It's a weird thing. The more you get viewed, the more they'll share you. But if you can't get the views in the first place, they won't share you. So it's like you can never progress, because to get the views, you need to be shared, but they won't share you unless you get the views. Yeah, it's a very, very strange algorithm that. It only tends to help the better off. And it said, "What's your little experiment?" Well, right. So if you get shared more, if you've got advertising on your video, right? So what I've done, I've put a bit of copyrighted music on my intro, hoping, because the music is a particular bit of music that should only get a copyright, should only get copyrighted, but it won't affect the video. It will still be shown worldwide, and all it will be is they'll put an ad next to it. So I was wondering if I could sort of get a copyright ad on the video, will it then get shared more? Because YouTube will be making money out of my video. Who knows? Worth a try though. Ian said, "Name your cat cooking fat, and what's your neighbour's face when you call it?" Samuel said, "I have all mounts books, good stuff. Mike needs to write a couple. I'll get round to it eventually. I'm trying to think what to write though." Weapons said, "Also views that come from Facebook don't count because they don't like Facebook." Yeah. We'll see what happens, Alice. I'll try, and if it does, I'll put that fucking intro music on all of them, because the thing is, I don't benefit from ads anyway, so I don't care if someone else is making money out of my videos, because I'm not going to anyway. But if someone else can make money off of me, but I get more views, I'm fine with that, because YouTube won't let me have ads anyway now. My whole entire channel has been demonetized. Like I said, making YouTube video on a regular basis is a big commitment, I think. It is really, you know, can be sort of hard work, and I think one of the only things that keeps my channel going is these live streams, you know. But the live streams makes it look like you're getting a lot of views and a lot of comments. So they do make a difference. They're worth doing for that. You know, I enjoy them anyway, and I would always do them anyway. But these bump up your stats a bit. I mean, you get shared a little bit more, but it's not enough really. Next one said to Samuel, "Agreed, mate. Good points of reference, and this is a compliment. Good shovel wrecking material." Novice up. Scarface says, "We'll just have to do like clickbait titles." Yeah, that's one thing I don't like. I can't bring myself to do. Occasionally, I'll do a bit of a clickbait title, but it's never proper. You know, like that proper random bullshit clickbait stuff. I'd never do that. Walnut Player said, "Hey, Mike, I've got to go right away. Mark me as in and out." Hello and goodbye, mate. And he said, "When I get a better job, I'll become a patron." Cheers, mate. I appreciate that. That all helps. That all goes into this channel. I tell you, bought this camera, bought the microphone I'm using, stuff like that. So yeah. Samuel said I could make money off you, Mike. We can video it, but I'd have to sell it on. Yeah. I don't want to make money that way. Just live streams are a double-edged sword. They get loads of comments, interaction initially, but they're rarely watched later, which hurts your channel. Yeah, you're right there. For me, it works out just about right. My streams tend to get about the same as my videos. It's not too bad. Whereas yours, I imagine, though, probably the live streams get less than the your normal videos, don't they? Mark said, "You and Max both speak well in front of the camera. I've tried it. No crap." I'll tell you what, it takes a bit of getting used to. But once you are used to it, it don't bother you in the slightest, I think. When I said, reminds me of that bit from Blackadder 2. For what Sam was saying. Dan said, "I'm the same, Marcus. I can't talk to a camera." It's odd as well. It can be quite odd. You just have to get used to it and just do it. I'll just do it, try and do it naturally like I would if I was talking to someone. He says, "Samuel adds a whole new meaning to saying bottom dollar." Yeah. If it's bottom dollar, I don't want it. As I've said, selling Baldrick down the docks to raise money. Yeah. I want to keep that virginity. Your time's going quick tonight. I must be enjoying myself. It must be a gift, bud. Tom said, "Dollar asking a bit much, aren't we?" Lol joke. Yeah. No bottom dollar for me, mate. Streams after they go live for me tend to get 300, 700 in a few days, for a couple of weeks. Sometimes a regular video gets that many in a day. Yeah, so that's not that good for you, is it? Yeah. Mine work out just about the same, I'll be honest with you. 200, 250 views, sorry. Yeah, so they're about the same, but you do get a massive kick in comments and watch time, don't you, or whatever it is. But yeah, you are right about that, and because I've seen that on yours anyways. I know you get about, you can easily get 1,000 on your videos in the day, can't you? Like I said, I like the weapons and stuff. He said, "I like your videos on Shit Hit the Fan." Was it last Sunday? Oh, I always get fucking hiccups on that. Not hiccup, burps on that. As I said, I might have to find something I can stream that might be more interesting for people to watch back later. I'll tell you what I think it is. I think it's purely down to just time. A lot of people don't want to watch an hour-long video, although, like, especially 3 hours. I'll be honest, I don't actually ever expect anyone to rewatch these back because of the length of them. An hour one is just about, like, because I do rewatch yours. If I've missed it, I'll watch it when I'm doing something, because an hour is just about the limit. You can watch that back, all right. But, I don't know if there's anything you could do, because I think it is purely just down to the length, personally. But yeah, maybe, because the thing is also, well, if you could do a live stream, Liam, where everyone spoke about that topic and that topic only, for an hour. That would be in. I think people would rewatch that, but you know what would happen, don't you? They wouldn't do it. Ian said Nightfall is available as a Sky box set. Oh, I'll look later then because we've got Sky in one of the rooms, so I'll have a look for that. What was it? Nightfall. I was saying that. I don't think they've got box sets, but I'll have a look anyway, mate. Somebody said for smaller channels, I think it's about timing, topic, and word of mouth. Yeah. You know, I think what it is now is definitely not how it used to be. All channels were equal in the old days. And if you put a video on, you would get an amount of views. Now, you know, and you could get any channel could get the same as a big channel's views on an individual video. But now it's like not much of a chance. Because if you've got a video and a big channel's got a video and they're the same topic, that bigger channel's video will always be put above yours. Whereas they weren't before. Any video could yours could be higher than a massive channel's, but it won't now. That big channel's videos will always be put first. Marcus said, I can watch certain people's long videos, but not everyone's. Some are best short and sweet. I agree with you there. Bullfrog, right, man? He said, I was at an independent hardware store today in the village. And as I go to pay for supplies, I'm surprised to see a load of knives in the glass undercounter. Most are bucks as well, even a K-bar too. Oh, that sounds good. I thought you was going to say someone was stealing them, and then it was going to be Petinator's shop. Next you said, bottom dollar reminds me of what my Scoutmaster used to say. One up the bum, no harm done. Sorry, that was our secret. One on the bottom equals two on top. That's right. Bullfrog said, last place I expected. Yeah, well, you don't see that very often now. I'll tell you where we used to have them. The lovely glass cabinet full of pen knives and that, and sheath knives, when I was a kid, used to be in the local fucking school uniform shop. Used to crap me out. You'd go to the local town, go to the place where you'd buy the school uniforms, and then in the corner was a cabinet full of knives. And I'd just stand there looking at them. Maybe that was to get the kids in there, something for the because it was like boys' school uniforms, maybe girls as well. But yeah, you could I'd just stand there looking at the knives while my mum was looking for the uniforms. But that probably not there now. The shop's probably not even there now. Weapons also shame mobile internet is too expensive and unreliable to do live stream outdoors somewhere. Yeah, that's true. Because that'd be a good, interesting thing to do, and I wouldn't mind doing that, but I wouldn't be able to do it. I need to film more lighter videos, really, as YouTube very, very rarely demonetize those compared to gas masks, air rifles, crossbow videos. Do your gas mask videos get demonetized as well? That's fucking disgraceful, really. Like I said, yeah, Swiss Army knives used to be sold like that. Yeah, it's very interesting, isn't it, though, seeing... You wouldn't think you'd see that now. But in those days, it was a you know, schoolboys did have a penknife in scouts and that, didn't they? So, yeah. Keith, you right, mate? Once I said I can still remember tower cases filled with sacks. Yeah. Once I said today's got monetized within an hour of going up. Ah, fuck's sake. I did not know that. That's a shame, that. I didn't think your phone gas mask ones would. That's a bit of a piss take, that. Mark said, Gift Gaff have some pretty good deals on data. I'll have to look into that then. Once I said, some do, some don't. Totally random. Then same if I appeal. Some are approved and some are denied. No logic to it. That's weird, isn't it? Bullfrog said there was a place in Scotland that had the most beautiful bone-handled knives, handmade as well, and lots of leather hats. Oh, right. That sounds good. I imagine, yeah, that's the kind of place I'd imagine you'd see some nice things like that. Gasmar said, I think the sub count ranks higher than the search topic. So you get clickbait video with millions of views as the top recommended to watch. Yeah. Weapons Officer, I'm on a good deal at the moment. It's just an hour's stream would ruin my bandwidth. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, an hour's. Yeah, that's because that's a lot in it. Reviews for weapons stuff. You're very detailed. Possibly you're giving too much away. I have a question. Scout's song, "Gang Goody Gooly." I ain't gonna go no more than that. What the fuckity fuck is all that about? Yeah, who knows, mate? Who knows? He nearly got me singing a song then. Today's video was one about what films do wrong. Nothing offensive about that. Oh, and that got demonetized. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I forgot that was about. Yeah, that was that. That wasn't even. That's weird. That would make me sick of, because I sometimes do think being demonetized is a bit of a blessing because I don't have to deal with all that crap. Yeah, that would do my head in. Wondering every time you're going to put a video on, is it going to be demonetized? And then TJ said, I was sat back watching. Oh, I'm just sitting back watching the live stream. Alice said, was you a scout? No, I've never been a scout, mate. Like I said, I watch it and not a typer then. Well, I do that a lot on Liam's. I'll just sit and watch, and every now and then I might write something. I don't write that often on Liam's, but I'll be there for the whole time. Sam said Mike needs to put the helmet on and sing that scout song. No chance. So some of the ones of history of chemical weapons I can understand, but not ones when it's information on how certain masks work. Yeah. That don't make no sense to me. I watched that video, and for that to be demonetized, that is fucking bizarre. Because that was literally just talking about computer games and films and why they get gas masks wrong. That's really fucking weird, that is. Ellis said I was a beaver. I was Abu said I always thought it was gangrene googly googly. He just said I'm just a silent person. Oh, as I mentioned, I do it quite often on Liam's. I'll be there for the whole stream, and every now and then I might write something. I just like listening, if you're enjoying it. So I comment quite a lot on there, but not like constantly. Scarface a dirty beaver. It was a Baden Powell scouting for boys. You'd get nicked for that these days. Unfortunately, my apprentice was unlucky enough we have a DIY disaster on his first Monday. I always try to warn people how dangerous DIY can be and how it can end in tears, ruin, and potentially death. That's sad. I think when you appeal as well, the person barely watches the video before confirming or denying it. So if they see the mask in the first few seconds, they instantly confirm the demonetization. Yeah, fuck's sake. That's a real shame, because anyone who watches that video would know. That's sort of not shocked me, but yeah, that surprised me, that is. As in trying to fix something someone else has totally fucked up. Yeah, that's what I assumed he meant, yeah. Actually said the markers, Butlins Beaver, is that the same as a Coventry cunt? Tony Hunter just wanted to say thanks for the bolt holder, mate. It's nice. Oh, nice. Yeah, nice one, Tony. Oh, that's good. Thanks for buying one. I was doing a bit of advertising earlier. Tony is one of my very satisfied customers. Yeah. Cheers, mate. I appreciate that, because it all helps me. I don't know if you heard me saying I don't actually get any ad money from videos and that, so pretty much selling them bulk quivers now. That's my income. He said, Strictly Come Dancing should be bloody demonetised. Callum said, just got an A3 Kydex as A4 would not be long enough for a normal machete. Did they do A3 size? I didn't even know they did that one. You know, I didn't. Oh, yeah. Do you know what? I didn't even know they did them that big. For my machete Bowie, A4 would just be the right size. Wolfhawk said, yeah, basically, I'm not seeing the photos. They've emailed me yet. Cam said, Butlins Beaver, Coventry cunt. I hate them both. Tony said, I've got a mate who might be contacting you for one. I'm going to make some soon. I've got enough Kydex and that to make at least another 5. So if I get any emails, I'll be getting hold of them soon. Callum said, yeah, on eBay, probably the same size. I think he's the only one on there, you know, Callum. I must have missed that and not realised they did big ones like that. Wolfhawk said, your walls could do with a change in colour, Mike. You know what? These walls have been this colour for probably 15 years, mate, so I'm not changing it now. I fucking hate painting. I find it absolutely fucking monotonous. I just cannot. There's something about painting, I hate it. I could never do painting as a job. Sometimes they do A2 as the largest one. You know, I must have missed that. I looked on there for bigger sizes. Mark said, Max just changed his walls. Oh, has he? I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, and you're saying him saying now he was decorating, wasn't he? Sam said Bullfrog, I was giving Matt brief about his pinky purple walls yesterday. Yeah, these walls, they was yellow before this yellow, but I just tend to because it's just easier and I don't have to fuck about. When I've repainted these, I just thought, fuck it, I'll just get another yellow, just paint that on, and I don't have to fuck about. Because sometimes, like, to get this yellow to cover up the sort of blue that was on there before, took 4 coats. Although painting over this yellow would probably be easier, wouldn't it? But I'm not interested in painting. My uncle's a professional painting decorator. I think he's getting near the point now he wants to retire. Yeah, funny thing is, there's quite a few relatives of mine, uncles and cousins, who are painters, but I couldn't do it. I could have, I was forced into it, sort of thing, if that was the only job going, but I'd find it quite boring. There's something about painting I don't like. Although saying once I start getting into it, it's not so bad. Cam said Bullfrog, yeah, that's what he called them. Cam said, get black paint, real man cave, yeah. My mate had a black ceiling. That didn't enough make it look oppressive though. It's a little water procurement kit. Roll up ammo pouch, inside millbank bag, water tabs, polythene, griplock bags, over 1 litre, Dixter condoms, fallacy, water in bags. Yeah, to be honest, condoms are too fucking, they're not thick enough, are they really? Like I said to Liam, good decorators are hard to find. Exo said, Miltech empty shell pouch. You can fit all the above inside it. Nice. He said, pinky purple walls. I read that right the first time. And I said, I just tried an American phenomenon of dipping fries in milkshake. Fucking awful how they do it. Yeah, that don't sound too great to me. Well, Marcus, some people just ring the first bastard they see in the local ads. DJ Rap Traffic, me too. I'm no good at painting. I'll stick to the day job of a landscape gardener. Yeah, that's what most of my family do. Most of my family, my immediate family, and a lot of my cousins do. Well, not a lot of them. I've got paint decorators, some are roofers. Liam said to Marcus, I think it's because he's got a bad arm and a shoulder and doesn't feel very safe going up ladders now or something similar. He's been doing it for 50 odd years. Sam said, depends on the task. Sometimes condoms can seem too thick. Yeah. I'm on about filling them up with water, not something else. Yeah. Marcus said, the bullfrog, I have an insurance job. No one wanted it because they have to supply a written receipt. Thomas Abu said, Mike, I don't know about you, mate, but I wouldn't dare have a UV light as a primary bulb in my bedroom. It'd be like signing my own confession. No comment. Right. Right, definitely getting that bloody stop it fucking audio. Callum Thomas said, are the guns on the wall deactivated or replicas? They're both. There's deactivated replicas, air guns, airsoft guns, crossbows. Yeah. Next use of condoms, it's like battening it. Can be done if you push for space. Simple rubber balloons is better. Filling is a bugger. Ziploc bags, straw, canteen system. Yeah, that's much better, I think. So sadly, UV isn't all that interesting if you use it in reality. I've got a LED UV torch. Some things glow. Lots of stuff that meant to glow really doesn't at all. All right. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's my coffee gone. And they said, if you get 10 million subs, would you join Team 10? I hate them dickheads. Can't believe kids enjoyed that shit. You know what? I've never heard of them. I don't know what that is, but I don't think I would. No, even if I was massive, I wouldn't ever go like any of them fucking big channel twats. They're all fucking knobs. No. I wouldn't go like that. Still be exactly the same as this, I reckon. Just with shitloads of people watching. Where am I? Marcus said to Liam, UV lights are good when they're checking out hotel bedroom bathrooms. Sam said UV makes the scorpions glow here in the desert. As I said, when they use a UV light in a film, they've blatantly added a dye to the stuff to make it glow. So I said, how many coffees you have? Oh, you know what? I only have about maybe 3, 4 at most a day with 1 teaspoon in. That's all. I don't drink a lot. Alice Week said Jake and Logan Paul. Yeah, I wouldn't be like them lot. I'm so boo. Mike, you need to stick post-it notes on your weapons with Diac Airsoft replica for your live stream. I think so. I think so. So what? You know what I was going to do though? I was going to do something like that for when the police come around. So when they take it off, it'll say underneath what gun it is and what it, you know, if it's deactivated and all that. Next time they come, though, I'm gonna. Well, I say next time. Hopefully, it won't happen again. But if it does, I'm actually going to see if we can get them done for fucking harassment next time, because it is taking the piss a bit. If you know, no one's done anything in this house for like 20 fucking years that would warrant getting raided. Scarface, and where you buy them, Mike? You know what? Someone got me that for Christmas. I don't know, but I think you can get them off eBay. Actually said UV, little jeweler's magnifying glass of UV light insects look amazing. No, I didn't know that. Like I said, Samuel, I never wear flip-flops. I live in Arizona. Bullfrog said, is your roof brown, Mike? Samuel said, Marcus, I don't know why you're asking that, Bullfrog. That makes it sound like you're trying to find out where I live. Mark said, I'll wear boots on my land, flip-flops in the yard, though. Yeah, scorpions and some other animals with carapaces glow well under UV. It's interesting. Don't get me wrong, but my point is movies make it look like they find secrets really easily. But dude, PX, right, mate? At home, mate. Hope you're having a good beginning to your weekend. Yeah, not bad, not bad. And he said, what does the sticker on the gun say? Yeah, exactly. I've always used mine to check notes, though. Marcus said, "Is that a Barnett Trident on your wall, Mike?" No, it's a similar one though. It's an old you know what? I can't even remember. But it's one of them old kind of pullback crossbows, you know. No, my ceiling is actually. I thought maybe he was asking if my roof was brown, Bullfrog. He was making me think he was looking on fucking Google Maps to find out where I was live. No, it's just the shadow. No, my ceiling's white. In fact, this is probably one of the only white ceilings in the fucking house because no one smokes in here. No one's ever smoked in here since that's been painted white. But that is actually white, but it doesn't look it. Tony Hunter, what's the story about the police coming around? Oh, I get raided about every 4 or 5 years, mate, because of when I was younger. But yeah, they're still doing it now, even though no one's committed any crimes in this house for fucking about 20 years. Number Salbo said, Mike, that's a lottery day, mate. You got to get a copper that can read first. Alan Smith said, what did the coppers think of your guns? Well, they look surprised and sort of worried when they first see them, but then as long as I can get a chance to talk to them, I can explain everything to them and then they're fine. But yeah, they are quite surprised when they first come in here. Number Sabu said, yeah, Mike's Artex ceiling looks brown in this light. It does, doesn't it? I can see what you mean. Yeah, no, that's just a shadow. Where's my torch? See if I can show you. I know, shit, his torch going. Try this one. That look like? Make it look whiter. It is white there. Wolfrock says ceiling is brown. I meant I'll send you a quote for decorating your room. That room, ASAP. I'd do it myself, which means I'd rather not. I'd rather just wouldn't do it. Wolfrock said, "What is that red helmet?" I'm gonna see if I can make a Kevlar helmet from like a skateboarding helmet. I'm gonna. I don't know about glue, but I'm gonna do somewhere putting Kevlar over that helmet. Daniel Mike's getting paranoid about his roof. You know, I should know I'm paranoid by now. Parker said, Samuel, I've only ever been to Arizona when heading south from CO to LV. Looked good, the little bit I saw. Ellis, it's a tactical torch 3000. Exactly. By the way, Bullfrog, I don't believe you meant ceiling though, because I don't believe a decorator would ever call a ceiling a roof. Where am I? Actually, yeah, I told you about the rattler when I took a pee, didn't I? I needed a crap too. Dude, that red helmet makes it look like ride a special Buster score. Yeah, that's why I don't put it on. I ain't putting that fucker on, I tell you. Hey, Jen, you right, mate? Is it all right? I haven't seen your videos for a while. My computer's still fucked, but they're as good as everyone from what I've seen. Ah, nice. Garface tried the helmet on. Not a chance, mate. Gasmar said, do you own a pimp hat? No, I ain't got a pimp hat. What's a pimp hat look like? Samuel said, Well, yeah, your head has always been on a swivel here. Once I said get camo cover for it, then it'll look better. I think so, Liam. I think so. Comes with gas marks. When you're a pimp, every hat is a pimp hat. Exactly. Bullfrog said, "It's the fact that there's a red curtain with a grey curtain over the top of the window to block out sunlight or to stop police and FBI helicopters seeing in." Ah, no comment, as I said earlier. And it said Mike going to be on the roof of a sniper rifle and have a German Shepherd patrolling the garden. That's it. Security cameras are going on. Security lights are going on. Big old gates are going. Locks are going across. I'll be on that roof waiting. Gaspar said, "Have you seen Uncle Al's hat collection?" I don't think I have. I'll have to look that up. I bet he's got some bizarre hats there, hasn't he? When I worked at Argos, we no longer stocked proper curtains. Only those ones with the giant rails. Weird as we sold curtain hooks. It's just bizarre, isn't it? Has anyone seen that toilet sign cartoon on here with a male and a female sign? So funny. No, I've not. What in these things? The fucking emoji things. Fuck, I don't want to get rid of that now. Yeah. We have a really old curtains in our house, but at least they are totally block light. Yeah, to be honest, they don't, and that's actually why I have two curtains. Really, the blue ones are really thin. Yeah, blue ones are really thin, and the ones underneath are a bit better. Like I said, I'll take some videos, Sam. I'll upload them too. Diamondbacks are bad, but check out the Mojave Rattler, much more aggressive. And he said, a mate of mine had German Shepherd for security purposes, but the damn sheep were a pain. So, Dumbledore said on YouTube, mate, just look it up. Piss myself. Pardon the pun. Dumbledore said, I like the idea of a privacy curtain and a blackout curtain, depending on what you want. But my point is, lots of modern curtains don't block light. What's the point in that? Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's exactly what them blue ones don't. They don't block out any light at all. It's completely ridiculous. Because I have net curtains because, I don't want people seeing in my house. The whole entire house has net curtains. I know some people don't like net curtains, do they? But, yeah. Net curtains and then the curtains. But I like net curtains. I think they're good because they do stop people being able to see straight in. I don't want someone seeing anything I do. I don't like, whether you're doing something or not. I still don't want someone watching me just sit there watching the telly. You know what I mean? Weird, isn't it? God, what's that doing? Fuck's sake. Give me meat curtains any day. Fuck's sake. Marcus said, I don't like nosy neighbours either. We have Venetian blinds. Yeah, I don't want people looking in, no matter what I'm doing. You must. No, you're not. I'm going to show you the net curtains. You've seen the net curtains anyway. You noticed anything else different on the gun board? I'll give you a couple of minutes to guess right, and I won't tell you who's right until. Yeah, go on. What's different about the gun board? Bullfrog said, I have a single blackout curtains in the bedroom, and they block out light just fine on their own. They can sometimes hear who I'm doing in there. I can't afford soundproofing. Yeah, so I would have proper blackout curtains. I just I couldn't afford them. So the blue ones was ones that was bought for me when I decorated this room. The red ones was old ones left over. Because I don't know if you can see, there's little spots of paint. It was actually used as fucking dust sheets once, and then I put them on. They're just sort of rigged up there with a fucking one of those spring wire things for net curtains. Boo said the torch button. Then not see the S2 isn't on there anymore. Kind of said the wood pistol is missing. Yeah, you're right. Swap the wood one because I'm now using that for the 2240 because the fucking 2240 I can't use it because the fucking seal's gone in for the CO2. It keeps leaking out. But that's the only thing with CO2 guns. 3 of my the Crossman 2240, the PT80, and the revolver over there can't be used because the seal's no good. That's why I think I'm going to go back to Springers now. I'm going to get that 5 foot-pound SMK pistol soon, or in a couple of months anyway. Maybe January. Go back to Spring pistols. Alice said a few small knives next to the crossbow near baseball bat. Tom said, I'm sure the Border Patrol have seen more than their share of me. He said, there's no neighbours where I live. Open your wallet in the road and his nose is in it before you close it again. So. Nah, it was that gun up there. Changed over. Oh, yeah, good point, Marcus. I'm glad you brought that up. Does anyone know any very, very quiet .22 air pistols? I know that silencers on air pistols do work, though. So if you can get a silencer on a 22 air pistol, I don't know if that SMK one I'm thinking of, Marcus, is. I don't know if that's 22 or not. I'm assuming it is. But that can have a silencer, I think. But I do know that silencers on air pistols do make a hell of a difference. When I was in Norway, the bloody hotel at Nordkapp had paper thin curtains in the land of the midnight sun. Yeah, fuck's sake. In theory, one with a barrel is a suppressor. As a suppressor. But yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look up. I've not looked up enough about that SMK one. But it's an SMK something. Can't remember the name. But it's a break barrel, but it's 5 foot-pounds, which is quite rare. You don't get a lot of spring guns. That and it's 100 quid as well, so it's cheap as fuck. 100 quid for a 5 foot-pound air pistol. I think that's well worth buying. Starface, getting chilly. Need to sort of heater out soon in this place. Yeah, it is getting a little bit chilly now, but I like it. Feeling a bit calm. As I said, my PC acts as a heater. Lovely in winter, nightmare in the summer. Yeah, I get that as well. When I've got everything on PS4 and all that. Yeah, it's nice in the winter, but yeah, summer it's a nightmare. Mark said, I've got loads of squirrels and wood pigeons in my back garden. My air rifle is too loud and attracts a lot of attention. Yeah, I'll have to look up that SMK, look into it more, but that's what I'm going to get, I think. Tony said, do you know where they are bringing the new knife laws in and buying on net? You know what, Tony, I still don't know. They haven't mentioned anything again. It's definitely going to happen, though, I think, but I don't know when. As soon as they do, I'll do a video. Liam probably will as well. Weapons and stuff. Tony said to the dude, very well armed, but honestly, don't have much of a problem. Only a couple of illegals in 10 years. I got some more of the Doom Bar beer. Ah, nice. How many of them do you drink when you drink? Do you get sort of pissed, Bullfrog, or do you just can you have a couple? My problem is I can't have a couple. As the £4 at 4 for £6 and can mix them outside as ales, beers and lagers. That's all right. Samuel said first illegal got 45 in the face, second got a proper arse whooping. What's that near where you live, Marcus? I live about 2 kilometres from the Mexican-Arizona border on just over 100 acres. Oh, right. So you get them in your land, do you? Like I said, the Second Amendment is a great thing. Just go to the toilet quickly. Door's locked. Well, Matt's gone, let's all hide. I like that. Rolfrog, you mean am I addicted to booze? No, I just mean can you drink a few and stop? See, I can't. That's the thing. No, because I can't. If I drink one, that's it. I can't stop then, and I have to carry on till I'm drunk, basically. The dude said you'd think the politicians would have more than enough shit to try to do to negotiate Brexit deal rather than waste time going on about knives, going after knives. They're the ones who need that red helmet. Sam said, Marcus, not so much in my area. Mountains along the border here. They look for an easier path to travel. We're all quiet again. Fucking itchy nose, bastard. Gemma said, Marcus, I have a video showing some of my land. I'll email you a link. All folks said, well, they're about a pint size or a pint and a half for lagers, so 4 of them isn't really going to fuck you up too much. No, what I mean is, if I have 1 pint, I would then search out for a bottle of vodka or any booze. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So what I mean is, someone who hasn't got an alcohol problem can drink 1 beer and leave it. If someone gave me 4 cans of beer, I would have to make a decision to either not touch it or make sure I got more booze. Because once I've drunk those 4, I'm definitely not stopping. Mark said, Samuel, however, in the US, they have to work or starve. Here, get free houses and everything else. Samuel said, not really. They find us ways to get a free ride here too. Tony said, do you have many Yanks sub, or is it mostly us Brits? In the old days, I used to get, there used to be more Americans, but now it's becoming 40% British or UK, and then I think it's down to something like 20% Americans, and then the rest of the world. So yes, it's a lot more English now than it was, or British. Mark said, I can take it or leave it. Yeah, see, I can't. I have to make a decision. If I'm going to drink, I have to be prepared to carry on. Or I know that if I have 4, I cannot stop. I've got to have more booze. So I'd make sure I had more. Then he said, medieval Military history or Napoleonic? Medieval. Someone said, Tony, I'm a Yank. There's a Yank for you. All folks said, I can leave it after 1, or I can drink all 4, maybe 8 more at home. That's enough for weekend evening now. Or would I normally just get the 4 deal? Yeah, I have to, if I ever drink, I have to make sure I have enough. Get pissed, basically. Otherwise, I can't touch it. Such a shit, I'm surrounded by limeys. Tell you something else that might interest people. On my, Liam, are you still on? When you are, let me know. I was gonna, because you'll know this about your channel. Right, if I go to my analytics, right? Oh, I was on it already. Hang on. Right, on my analytics, I'll tell you in a second. Analytics, right. So go to your analytics and have a look at. It's on the main bit. Traffic sources, right? My traffic sources are cut in a complete quarters. 20, well, virtually anyway. So my watch time comes from 24% suggested videos, 22% browse features, 21% YouTube search, 32% other. That's quite unusual, isn't it? I think. Then he says, funny thing is, the original name for Americans was Jonathan's. No, no one knows where the name Yanks came from. Really? So I've never heard of that. Nice, Brad said, let's do it in New York. I've never heard that, no. Dude PX says, Canadian who has lived in the US for years, dual citizen now. I think Yanks came post-Civil War, rebel South called Northerners. Yeah, I think you're right there, Sam. Because when I say to my American mate about Yanks, he automatically assumes I mean Northerners, American Northerners. But to us, Yanks is, to an English person, Yanks is Americans. But to Americans, Yanks is Northerners, isn't it? Random stuff. YouTube search 35, suggested 25. Yeah. Do you not have the other on yours then, Liam? Yeah, 32% other for me. So that means I must be getting more views off of fucking GearBest or something. Yeah, YouTube search suggested video. Yeah, 32% other on mine. I bet it is. I bet I'm getting more videos on. I'm getting more views from embedded videos on something else than yeah. Alice said, "What's the name for Russians?" I don't know. Rumstuff said the song Yankee Doodle predates the Civil War. He said Yank was originally used for the British Army in the song Yankee Doodle during the US Revolution. Oh, he said really tug what? Oh, yank to tug. Yeah, yeah. Tug what? Oh, Ruskies, of course. Yeah, Dumb Sabu. Yeah, of course, isn't it? Mark said, love the film Yankee Doodle Dandy with James Cagney. I've never seen that. Dumb said, well, you're right. I'm not sure where Yanks come from. Yeah, who knows? That's probably one of them things no one knows. Alice said, thank you, comrade. Tony Hine said, did you see York's video about YouTube not promoting videos? Yeah, that's what we was on about, Tony. Yeah, that's partly what we sort of been. Yeah, we did. Yeah, I totally agree with George, and it's been happening to my channel for years. Yeah, it's massively affected my channel. Gas muttered Yankee or Banker. Yeah. But he said Yankee Doodle is actually an insulting song. It says that Americans are unstylish bumpkins. Yanking it, yeah. He said, just look on Wikipedia. It comes up Yankee, which is a derogatory term for someone from New England. Stuff Brits, Tommies, Germans, Jerry's, Fritz. Yeah, Fritz, Russian Ivans, etc. Lots of variations. Someone said, these sounds about correct too. As I've said, Billy Yank and Johnny Reb. Marcus said to Ian, yeah, Yankee Workshop was originally based in New England. You know what? New Yankee Workshop, I used to fucking love that show. Old Norm Abrams. Yeah, good old Norm. It was Norm Abrams, wasn't it? Yeah, New Yankee Workshop. I used to be able to watch that all day long. And then what was the other one? This Old House of Steve and Norm. I can watch, you know what? I can watch people building houses or making stuff all day long. Thing is, you can watch that on YouTube now, can't you? But yeah, I used to love the New Yankee Workshop. Really interesting. That was before you could watch things out on YouTube as well. There's loads of channels like that now. But yeah. Gaspar said we're Americans now. Barface, we're the original Yanks. Yeah. Mark said, me too, Mark. Yeah, good. And so I said, I love bargain hunt. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. No. I think I was watching that earlier. Me and my mum. And Boss Albu said, there's that song, I'm Yankee Doodle Dandy. And so sit me down for a cup of tea and some bargain hunt. Why has that been blocked then? Bullfrog. Why did that get blocked? I've covered it up because I don't know what it means. But it got blocked before. Before I hid it, sort of thing. Mark said, Tommy Wolf. Yeah, Tommy Wolf. So I used to like watching his stuff as well. They call Americans Jonathans due to the large amount of all orchards around New York. Jonathans were the main type of apple grown there. I did not know that. Cam said, what's my self-reliance? What's my self-reliance? Very good log cabin builder and more. Cam said, Samuel said they have a show building off-grid houses in the States now. I don't recall the name. I've not seen that. Bullfrog, I don't know. Oh, what happened was, Bullfrog, it came up as, it gave me the option to show it or hide it, so it was blocked. But I just didn't know. I didn't know what you was writing, so I've just hidden it. Because it could have been, I just assumed if they was wanting to hide it, could be something offensive. I don't know. I regret it a lot of times putting things on that I don't know. Happened earlier in the stream. Well, the whole entire message said GJGG. I literally have no idea what that means, mate. To me, that means nothing, but it could be something offensive for all I know. Jumbo booted a lot of Charlie Dimmock. Yeah, back in the day. Alice Witts would audition for X Factor and sing Police and Thieves by Clash, then shout out what's your subs' names and then flip the bird. Good idea. Oh, that's all it was then. You just accidentally wrote that and that come. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I couldn't understand it. Well, I didn't actually block that. It came up as a blocked thing. YouTube somehow that wasn't recognised, and YouTube gave me the option to show it or hide it. So I just thought I'd hide it because I don't know what it even is. As you said, it's accent anyway. Callum said, yeah, wish I had that land. Callum said, I have to wait till the 26th to get that Kydex, but I want it now. Women's Officer said, I have some where YouTube asked me to approve a message and it's gibberish to me. So I hid it in case it means something. Yeah, that's exactly what I was getting at. Yeah. But because that's what it was. I didn't know what that meant. That could have meant anything. All I know. Too many times I allow things to come through because I don't get it, and then I regret it afterwards when someone explains it to me. And then it's pointless me deleting it because I've already fucking read it out. He said, Bullfrog, they probably thought it was terrorist Russian code. Mark said, weapons stuff. Yeah, the message system leaves a lot to be desired. Tony said, we're all Russian bots. Yeah, that came through though, Liam. Try writing this. Try writing the letters G, J, G, G. G, J, G, G. Try that. Samuel, we all have our regrets, Mike. Mine's usually the morning after. Yeah, that Tony, that didn't come up, and Pete, that didn't come up. Jumbo Sabu, that didn't come up. They're not Z, that's not coming up. But I'm going to hide them all anyway. And now you're all blocked. Block, 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 block. Yeah, fuck didn't either. But I allowed the fuck. That's weird. Message automatically held for review. What, you can see the GJGG thing? Oh, yeah, for yours, you can see your, but can you see Callum's, Tony's, and Z not Z's version of it? Yeah, but capital, it does come. Yeah, capital, it comes up, look. That's weird. You like the CJ? Well, that's enough of the CJGG, whatever, in case it is offensive. I don't know, Marcus. That's what I'm saying. Let's stop it now. Yeah, who knows? He ain't coming up with anything, thank God. No, said, I tried Mark's latest trap, gin trap, but I added juice and took it to the bar. The minks I caught. Not so much in minks the next morning. Not when the booze wore off, when the beer goggles wore off. Yeah, not John Boy. Ian said, Canon Pizza's just your binary. Yeah, binary insights. I wonder what that means. It's his own secret little code. As long as he's the only one who knows what it is, I'm not too bothered. Like his beer goggles, that's an old one, Mike. Once I said Stephen Hawking could tell us if he was still alive. Callum said to all the members of the UK GJGG, we have a meeting for all the new members of our gang. Was that what that was? Yeah. Sounds like beer goggles, Coyote Ugly. Number Sabo said your A4 folder looks shit. Is that a binary insult? Fuck's sake. Tony Hunt said, cannot find what it means on Google. Don't seem to mean much. No, I had a look as well. All that comes up was a video of a cat or something, doesn't it? Someone said, so ugly you want to chew your arm off in the morning to not wake up. Fuck's sake. Oh, I never knew that's what that meant, Coyote Ugly. And then dude PX said, Coyote Ugly is that same as Coyote Arm. Wolfrog said it was a plan to get local clergy to recruit Mike and get him to attend regular Bible bashes. Rumsell said, isn't binary a weird sex preference thing now? I'll tell you some of the weird pronouns on dating profiles confuse me. Yeah, I think that is something, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know, though. But yeah, now you say that, I think that is a yeah. Marcus says she had a face like a bag of spanners. Right, might as well get it up. If anyone's interested, I might go on Twitch after this for a bit. If anyone wants to carry on chatting, there's the link to my Twitch if anyone wants it. Alice said to Liam, is that the gender neutral shit? I think that is it, isn't it? Yeah, the binary thing. Yeah. Both of them said there are like 200 genders now. At some point in ancient history, there was only 2. Liam said, I don't really know. I can only understand gay, straight, and bisexual, really. Ian said, weapon stuff, it's internet dating. Lol. Or Butterface. Yeah, I like the Butterface saying, always that cracks me up then. Nice body, Butterface. Yeah, Butterface was fugly. Number Bush said, might as well get it up. Don't think that was a good choice of words. Talking about ugly birds. I didn't even register that till you said. That's your dirty mind, that is. But if anyone wants to join us on Twitch, there might be a couple of people on there. Yeah. Didn't he said I'm bisexual. If I can get it for free, I'll buy it. Tony said off to watch some porn now, mate. Have a great evening. It's normally people going off to eat some fucking food, but yeah. See you later, mate. See you later, Tony. You know what, Liam? That's the first thing I thought when who was it who wrote that about the buy-in? Yeah. As soon as Z not Z wrote that, I thought I'd buy that for $1 as well. Wolfhawk said, bit late to join Twitch, mate. Yeah, I might just go on there because I haven't been on it all day. I fancy doing a couple of missions. So if anyone's interested, yeah, it looks like it'll be me on my own. And Liam probably won't be able to either. I don't see, so I'm going to have some cheese and biscuits after this. But I'm going to abstain from food for the rest of the night. No matter how much I want it. Once I said, yeah, when this stream ends, I'll be going to bed 9-hour shift tomorrow and Sunday. Yeah, I thought that. I'll probably go on there anyway. Oh, no, yeah, no, I'll do that then, Z not Z, because if no one's going to be on there anyway, I could always just play GTA all day tomorrow. No, I'll do that instead. Not Z actually. Yeah. Cheers for reminding me. I always say, make sure you do. Bullfrog, if something is free, is it still called buying? Yeah. Oh, is it? Come to have a good night, Mike. Enjoyed the stream. Take care. All. See you later, mate. Thanks for joining in, Sam. I'll still be on for about another 15. I'll do the full 3 hours. Once I said it was payday today, which is nice. Nice. Yeah. My payday is always well, actually it ain't payday, it's that YouTube payday. Patreon money, in it. Well, sometimes I get paid about every 3 or 4 months from the Top Bus stuff. I think I'll have a payday in about 2 months, I think. Oh, so you'd get paid in a week then. That's nice. Yeah, I've got, I think at the minute, my Gearbuster's got about $80 in it. The Top Bus has got about $50 in it. Depending on, see, sometimes I was getting $10 a day on that Top Bus stuff. But now it's down to, it went down to like 50 cents a day. Now it's up to about $1 a day. It ain't bad. Or if you post yourself to a free ad, Mike, and see what happens. So, yeah. I'll post myself out. They paying the postage. Mark said, have you tried St. Olga blue cheese? Absolutely gorgeous. I like a bit of blue cheese. We've got some downstairs, actually. I've been redoing a lot of my ads recently, changing the links, going back, because I noticed a lot of them fucking Gearbest links, the products have been discontinued. So I've been trying to find alternatives, which luckily you can. Or I find alternatives. I find the same knife on Amazon instead. It don't make no difference to people buying or where they're buying it from, does it? I don't think. Unfortunately, what happened if you attempt to post someone? Is that a crime? You know what? I don't know, but I know people have done that, haven't they? I think someone posted themselves to someone like France before, haven't they? Yeah, I don't know. I wonder what would happen. I suppose if you had a passport on you and that, I don't know. I don't know. It's a weird one, isn't it? Dude Jack said, just don't get married, most expensive hooker ever. I quite often get told to stay single. That it's not worth it. Actually, I get told that quite a lot. Bullfrog said you could get that holiday to the States without the big flight cost. They're not saying, knowing the Royal Mail, it wouldn't be, I wouldn't fancy being posted. No, you imagine. Marcus said you'd be in the aircraft hold though, a bit cold. Yeah. Garfo's first class stamp job. Sabu said, don't post yourself via TNT, you'll end up in a plaster cast. I want to fucking throw them. Imagine. So, seeing 2 blokes getting this fucking box, just slinging it against a fucking wall or something. Don't worry, I ain't got no plans on doing it. It's the last thing I want to be doing. So I suppose you'd have to try and skip the costs and that. Well, fuck, do you get redirected by accident to Bradford in Pakistan? want to send your stuff via DDP, you'll get an hour time slot. Right, Rob, he said I'm late and I have to watch while you all sleep. Hope all's well. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Yeah, you've got on for the last 10 minutes by the sounds of it. Well, I said, right, guys, I better go 400-mile drive tomorrow. Yeah, bloody hell. Well, have a safe drive, mate. Take care. See you later, Marcus. Yeah, I'll be on for another 10 minutes and I'll watch the ash tree. Oh, so. Yeah, see you later, Ian. Anyone got any? Well, I was going to say, anyone got any film recommendations? But I've got a couple in. I'll try and get Hereditary. That does look good. I'll watch the Ash Tree after this. Is it worth? Who was it? Ted, not Z, wasn't it? Is it worth? Should I turn all my lights off and that, sit in the dark and watch it? That's what I will be doing anyway, but it's worth doing that, isn't it? Oh, Predator. All right. Planet of the Apes series. What, the old ones or the new ones? And the Meg, yeah. Harry Potter. That's so. Well, I'm going to watch the Ash Tree, which is on Dead Not Z's playlists. And then I'll watch Hereditary soon, if I can get it. Looking down there, because that's where the list of fucking stuff is. Toy Story 2, seen it. My Boy Jack, never heard of that. I sat then, Ellis. Blade. Coming up with some strange films. So I thought it'd be new ones, not bloody random old things. Fucking Toy Story 2 and bloody Harry Potter. I did look up. I looked for Virus, Hell of the Living Dead, is that what it's called? And Zombie Creeping Flesh. And I only looked in one place though, Liam. So I might still be able to find it if I look a bit harder. Mission Impossible 15. I only got fingered. I have actually seen that. It is quite funny. Bizarre. I don't know if I'd find it funny now. So sometimes my comedy. I ain't looked up Night of the Zombies though, Liam. So yeah. Sometimes my comedy tastes change. No, I'll give up. Stop answering. Fuck's sake. I'll have another look tonight, Liam. Breaking Bad I've watched. That's quite good, isn't it? I do like that. I watched that. They're showing that on Spike every single night, every weeknight. So Monday to Friday. I used to watch that every night. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Breaking Bad's well worth watching. Game of Thrones, yeah, I would definitely watch Game of Thrones. I want to, I just haven't. I never had a chance to. I'd have to get it on DVD or get it some other way. But I'll probably wait one day and then get them all one day. Get some very, very random looking ideas here. Just feel free to read the comments. I doubt anyone would be watching now anyway. Watching this back. Pirates of the Caribbean, they're not bad. I don't mind them. Although I've only ever watched them when I was hungover, and sometimes when I'm hungover, I can really badly get into certain films. Sometimes I can't watch anything, but then there'll be a certain film that I can watch and get into. I haven't had a really bad hangover for ages anyway, since I stopped drinking such crappy booze. Blue Ruin, I think I've seen that. Oh yeah, I have seen that. Yeah, it was Liam who recommended that. Yeah, Blue Ruin's quite good, isn't it? That's the revenge one, isn't it? Is that one? Yeah, Doctor Strange, that's good, isn't it? I do like that. Bring attack plan now. Spider-Man films, I've never seen any of them, you know. Yeah, Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3 is good. Leon, fucking brilliant. Unfortunately, anything that doesn't have bloody Franklin in it anyway. No, we'll probably join stream tomorrow at some point. Night, everyone. Good night, Bullfrog. See you later, mate. Blue Lagoon, I think I've seen that years ago. That's not the one with Oliver Reed in, is it? Is it that one? The Great Escape, yeah. All right, maybe laugh. Yeah, the original Psycho. That's good. I watched Alien 2 on Earth the other day. More Italian horror crap. Yeah, Dog Soldiers is good. I do love the smell of that old leather. Have a sniff. Silence of the Lambs, yeah. No, Blue Lagoon has got what's his name? What's his face from the Omen? Oh, I think I know what one you're on about. Yeah, Blue, the one with Oliver Reed has oh fuck, I can't remember her name now. But yeah, similar thing though, isn't it? Robin Stuff said I like the film he did after Dog Soldiers, the Scottish Mad Max Escape from New York film. Yeah, what's that bloody called? The woman in it, isn't it? Oh, I can't believe remember what it's called now. It's one word in it. Oh, I can't think. Doomsday, that's it, yeah. Doomsday. Yeah, bloody good film, that. I like that. I like that a lot. Manhunter is the best version of those novels. Yeah. Oh, we had Manhunter, brilliant. Expendables, Nikita, yeah. You mean Castaway, that's it. Yeah, Top Secret's good. I can't remember if I got that on DVD or not, you know. If not, I got it downloaded. But that's a good classic. If you like things like Naked Gun and that, Top Secret's good, isn't it, definitely? Liam, have you ever seen Top Secret? Got Val Kilmer in it. Yeah, Creepshow's fucking brilliant. I love Creepshow. Ghost in the Shell, I've got that ready to watch. Amanda Donoghue, that's it. I could picture her, I couldn't think of her name. Yeah, watch it, Liam. I think you'll like that. Yeah, Weird Science. Yeah, all the classics coming out now. Don't forget to watch that Crime Wave as well one day. I think you'll like that. I highly recommend Crime Wave to anyone. Not a lot of people. I don't hardly know anyone who's ever seen Crime Wave. Sam Raimi's Crime Wave. Who's seen that? Yeah, I forgot he was in that now. Monsters Go Home, never seen that. 1941, never seen that. Napoleon Dynamite, yes, I love that. I think that's great. Boot. No, I ain't watched Boy and His Dog yet. Two for Bad, never seen that. I'm going off in a minute, by the way, everyone. Boys, yeah, I've seen them too. Boys New Menace to Society. Yeah, quite good. Uncle Burger, never seen it. I think you don't wish the old slow mode one on now, didn't you? But A Boy and His Dog is on my list to watch. Just getting around to it. Yeah. Got Pilgrim, never watched that. Bugsy Malone, yeah, I do like that. Heavy Metal, I have seen that. That's good, isn't it, definitely? I've been trying to get the second one. Although I know the second one's supposed to be not as good, but yeah, Heavy Metal's good, isn't it? Right, it's 11:30. I'm going off. Dupiac said Napoleon Dynamite is practically a documentary about living in Idaho. The Room, what Tommy Wise is The Room. I've seen that. I've seen that a couple of times. The best worst film ever made, isn't it? I highly recommend watching The Room. Fucking ridiculous nutcase of a film that is, and he's a ridiculous nutcase of a man, isn't he? Tommy Wisey. Yeah, I'll be back on 8:30 tomorrow. Can't see any reason why I wouldn't be. Got nothing planned, so yeah. All right. Yeah, it was good. That was a good stream. I can always tell it's good if it flies by for me, which it did tonight. Feels like I've only just started. Yeah. So see you later, everyone. See you later. Zed Not Z, Alice, Callum, John Sabu, Scarface, Liam, whoever else is on the Dude PX. Have a look. I'll look in the participants. So Rob, Ellis, Jumble Sabu, Callum, Scarface, the Dude PX, Zed Not Z, and weapons and stuff. We'll see you all later. I did not hit her. It's bullshit. I did not. I did not. Yeah. I follow him on Twitter as well, Tommy Wise. Yeah, completely fucking mad, man, isn't he? The Room is worth watching just because of how fucking ridiculous it is. Yeah, it's the best, worst. Yeah, oh hi, Mark. It's terrible, isn't it? But it's so bad, it's good. Yeah. See you all later. Cheers for joining in. I appreciate that. Have a look. I got 62 watch time hours out of that. Yeah, I'll see you all later. Good night. I'll watch the Ash Tree now.